When Singaporeans hear of Geylang, a number of things might come to mind. Maybe it's the food, or the bustling markets. Or it might also be the rows upon rows of shophouses with their preserved architecture, or of course, the sleazy pubs, karaoke bars and sketchy alleyways. But what most people might not know or think about is that Geylang is also extremely religiously concentrated as well. There are at least 120 religious institutions just in this small corner of Singapore alone, thriving together. As a matter of fact, this number is the highest compared to anywhere else in the country. Like the rest of Singapore, Geylang is multiracial and multi-religious. Here we have temples, churches, mosques, clan associations, and even religious schools scattered throughout the neighbourhood. One great representation of the multi-religiousness in Geylang is City Raya Centre. This building in Lorong 27 houses many different religious organisations. At one point in time, it had 3 churches, 2 Buddhist groups, and 1 Taoist centre, all under one roof. On this single street I walked along, I saw 7 different religious associations, including a Tibetan Buddhist temple, a Taoist temple, and a monastery, which had its own library right across the road from it. In Geylang East, there's also a Hindu temple called the Sri Sivan Temple and the Fu Hai Buddhist Temple right next to each other. Before the COVID-19 pandemic, both temples would attract very big crowds during festive seasons, each being made up of 2 different ethnicities. If someone were from any other country looking at this, they might wonder if this would be the source of potential conflict within the neighbourhood. However, like the rest of the previous examples, while these different religious associations might have differing cultures, practices, or even conflicting beliefs, they put that aside so that the neighbourhood can maintain its peace and order. And this is important for the rest of Singapore as well. But not only do the many religious organisations in Geylang live in such harmony with each other, it also coexists with the better known side of Geylang that seems to be the total opposite of exactly what they stand for. Among the tranquility, peace, or holiness of the temples, churches and mosques is the infamous red light district of Singapore. Like the sheer number of religious groups that reside here, there are over 100 establishments that cater to this industry. Seeing the adult-themed shops along the main road, the legal brothels within the quieter streets, and even hearing about the drug busts that occur every once in a while on the news. It's hard to imagine that a place like this could also be one of the most sacred and spiritual in Singapore. But yet here they are in a place where so many people, including myself, call home. Some say it's where salvation and sin collide. There are many other instances of this since the buildings here are so densely packed. But here's one example, where we can see one of the many notorious hotels situated between 2 buildings, a temple and a People's Buddhist Study Society. There are so many reasons as to why red light districts often go hand in hand with religious sites. It could be due to the low rent given the reputation of the area, or the government policies that have relocated them years ago. Or the fact that these buildings matter so much to them that they will never move no matter what occurs around them, or how high a price they are offered. Maybe it gives people in this part of town a sense of peace in their lives and keeps them grounded. Or maybe some of us have the perception that people here needed saving. But whatever it is, we know one thing. Extreme opposites have the ability to live together, and Geylang is clear evidence of this. Whether it is mere tolerance or genuine understanding and harmony, the coexistence between the various religious groups and them with the red light district has shown us the importance of mutual respect in our extremely diverse and dynamic society. And there is simply too much at stake to take this for granted.